Boom, everybody. Good morning. Great to see you all. It's Tuesday again. I know. You hear the washing machine running in the background, too. Sorry about that. Got to get clothes washed, though. We're moving into winter time. It's not getting frozen yet, but you know what happens. Grandma loses her water for a period of time every day. Not yet. That will probably be December and January. But I did run into a construction guy who does all kinds of fun stuff. I don't want him to do anything for me free, but he met me while I was outdoor dashing. And he said, there's a group of us construction guys who just come out and help. And I was like, I'm back. Elon, my friend, come and cut some of my trees down for me, Elon. No, we don't want the trees cut down. We do want them trimmed up, though. Anyway, 2026, yeah, always am family. 2026 is going to be the year of the front steps. By the end of 2026, we want to be able to have the front steps rebuilt. That's one of our goals, and I want to pay for it. But I'd like to get a bid from him because the other bid was really super expensive. A lot of the stuff I've done on the house I know has been really expensive. And, single woman moving from the city to the country. I'm not saying anybody took advantage of me. The work has been amazing. They've done high quality work, great guys and stuff like that. But I met this guy in a teriyaki place across the street, and he was telling me about a bunch of construction guys that could just get around and help people. And I thought that was really cool. And he was talking to me about my frozen water problem. And I do have that wrap. He said, just throw the wrap on it once a day and get the water flowing again in order to get your hot water tank filled up and your filters into the house. It's very helpful. My water tanks, I have big filtration system. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that. I should probably show it to you someday. Anyway, where was I going with that? I don't know. I've been meeting a whole lot of really cool people while I'm outdoor dashing, which has been really nice. And having the logo on the side of my truck has actually helped build my channel. More local people are actually subscribing, and I'm amazed by that. Let me say this before I forget, and try and help me remember to say this a couple times. Saturday's live is canceled. It's Oyster Fest. I will be working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Oyster Fest in Shelton. If anybody wants to come and find me, I'll be reloading guns. I'm the reloader. But if you guys want to come see me, come see me. That's where I'll be. Slow me down and say, hey, I watch your channel if you go and do that. Because, sometimes I need to be slowed down. But as I'm driving through and doing door dashing, I'm actually getting more and more subscribers, even that way, just by having my logo on the truck. And I know some people say that's such a bad idea because people know you. It's okay. People know me, know where I live. They also know I have 2 dogs that will kill you and that I am armed. So you just don't show up to my house to say, hey, right? We know this. Not that I would do anything. I try and figure it out another way. Oh, look at this name. Okay, let's see. Let's get you blued. Udera. Hello. I hope I say that. I'm going to call you Yuda. Yuda, good to see you. I hope that's okay. It's the pronunciation of different names is really hard for me. Pronunciation of names that are here are hard for me. I'm super hot right now. I've dusted the office up, so my eyes are all itchy because of that. Oh, this is like not even rolling. Hold on. What's up here, guys? I hope I'm live for you guys. Oh, there we go. I am. My other computer was stalled out. Caught up. Boom. Okay. Oh, see? Sweaty. See how hot I am? Oh, my gosh. That's gross, Granny. So I think tonight I'm going to go pick up a new cat. My granddaughter, her friend this is the last day to give away her cat, or it goes to the shelter in the morning. And it's not Paws, it's the kill shelter. So I'll go get the cat. We don't want to do too much of that. Good news is one of the cats I thought I lost last year. I haven't seen the cat for a long time. I'm bad at time, so I don't know. It's been months since I've seen this cat. It was one of the other black and white ones. He was actually on the front porch eating. I should tell you that dairy farmers around here, they milk the cows and then they put a big bucket of milk out for the cats. And I know a lot of people are going to say milk is bad for cats. No, this is raw milk. It is not bad for cats. It does not make them sick. It is the unpasteurized raw milk that the cats are getting straight out of the cow. They encourage the cats to be around because of the rodent problem. And also, too, they know so many of them are going to get eaten through the year of the cats that they don't care how much they reproduce here. But anyway, so we might be adding to our collection. Hi, John. Let me get you done. Boom. I am doing well today, by the way, guys. Boom. So like I said, Oktoberfest, our Oyster Fest is this weekend, so it has to be canceled. Let's go. No, I've been running around doing work, so I'm sweaty. Old Pilana's in the house. Great to see you. Always first. Good to see you. My Muddy Mess is in the house. Great to see you, my friend. Oregon Family MFers is in the house. Good to see you, Scott. Good to see you. Jill is in the house. Good morning, Jill. Good to see you. John Mayo's in the house. Hey, John, say hi to Audrey for me. Good to see you. Down we go. Down we go. Boom. Maddie's in the house. Good morning, Maddie. Great to see you. Maddie, Ron E. got a hold of me. He has ordered a crossover green bag from your live, and then he ordered buttons from my live. So you know I have it all in on the list. By the end of October, everybody's stuff will be ordered and on the way. If you've gotten stuff, please let me know. It's going to get very confusing because I'm going to pop out about $450, $500 worth of stuff at once. Please let me know as you get stuff from the new company. And if you should happen to get something from the old company, let me know that too. Okay. Look at, I'm sweaty again, fogging up again. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. What's up, Granny? Doom. Down we go. Down we go. Papa Ross is in the house. Great to see you, Bill. Good to see you. Boom. Again, too, we are running a giveaway for Super Chats, just so you guys know it. It will not be this Saturday like it was scheduled. It'll be next Tuesday. I knew that Oyster Fest was coming up. I just didn't have it all confirmed up, and now I do. I always had my birthdays enjoying the outdoors. Very cool. Danny Dizzle's in the house. Good to see you. Hobo Rob is in the house. Great to see you. Yeah, she's out all the time. Is it your birthday, Ann? Did I miss that? CM Family Adventures in the house. Great to see you, CM. Down we go. Down we go. Yeah, I will freeze a lot, you guys. I have nice big trees around my house. I live in the valley. The only option is Starlink, and it still rotates in and out. I know if I trim my trees, we'd have better reception. I could probably try and move the dish somewhere, the little plate. I want to call it a dish, but it's not really a dish. It's a little plate somewhere else to try and improve it. But I like where it is. It's kind of hidden from the road. And it's not that I don't trust my neighbors. My neighbors would never come mess with my stuff like that. My neighbors would only come and help me if I needed help with something, or if they saw something seriously wrong, like they caught one of my dogs out running or something, they would help me, you know, stuff like that. But them and their kids and their relatives would never steal my stuff. It's the occasional person who pops by unannounced, you know, who goes through to go to fishing or another thing that I worry about stealing my dish. But I don't think they would. You guys, stuff like this nowadays, like your phone and all that, I don't worry about it so much because it's so tracked, right? I can disable my phone from anywhere. I can track it where it's at. I can come pick it up, even if the people think it's off, because you can no longer pull out a battery, right? And don't think your phone is off. It's never off. It's always listening. Blistering Barnacles is in the house. Great to see you. I think I already said hi to Hopa Rob. It's pretty here today, Rob. Very pretty. Boom, boom. Everybody saying hi to each other. I love that. Adrian's in the house. Good to see you, Adrian. Mr. Tully 41's in the house. Great to see you guys. Boom. I already said hi to Papa Ross. Tuesday, Papa Ross has stuff going, and so does Angie. If you guys can get those links up, and anybody else who has something going today. Crusader Jeep. You're going to get a Jeep now? I thought you just got another car. Oh my gosh, how fun. Relic Rat is in the house. Great to see you. Angie. No, I'm sorry. My Muddy Mess Ann won your hat. I haven't gotten out to the mail yet, but Ann knows I'll get there. You don't have a heater, Grandma? I do have a heater. When I moved to this house, there was no heating system whatsoever. Thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate that, Papa Ross. There was no heating system ever in this house. I am serious, you guys. This house was this close to getting condemned. The only reason why it wasn't condemned was because the county hadn't got around to it. Grace Harbor hadn't got around to condemning this house when I bought it. But it was what I could afford. And I am very happy living with the holes in the walls and all the other stuff that needs to be done. It is my house. It is my property. Nobody can take it away from me. At the moment, it cost me like under $1,700 was taxes last year. I know the first year taxes was $1,734 or 36 or something like that. And that's all I have to come up with every year to keep my taxes current. So I love this. I love this. There's no monthly payment. There's no nothing. I'm behind on everything though. And I keep forgetting that it's my house. And I'm 61 years old and I finally have security, and I have to remind myself of that now and then. This whole thing belongs to me. This whole acre belongs to me. Okay. It doesn't belong to my husband, my ex-husband, my boyfriend, my mother. The house in Linwood was me and my mother. I jointly own this with nobody. It is absolutely my house. And to have that security in life is amazing. I was talking to another lady at Gun Club yesterday who she lives by herself too. And there's something about, I miss having companionship. And do I get lonely? Not really. I have all you guys. I have Gun Club. I have Coin Club. I meet people all over the place. But there's something about the security of something being your own that's super important. And at this late stage in my life, this is mine. And I have to remind myself of that all the time because it's a weird feeling. I'm not renting. I'm not paying a mortgage. It's mine. I can do whatever I want. And that's a big deal. I do miss, see, look at that, sweaty. She's hot. Anyway, so this house didn't even have a heating system in it. It had a old furnace in this closet over here that was not even hooked up, and it had no running engine in it even for them to test. Of course, the electricity was spotty too when the guy was trying to do the inspection on it. But I got a hold of some guys who put in mini splits. So I have mini splits, 4 of them in the house. They hook up to a main one right here, and it's been amazing because it does. Yeah, you leave that cat alone. Yeah, it does. Sorry, it doesn't. And stuff like that. So it's amazing system. Robinson Air did that. They did a great job. And there was a government rebate at the time. John Ziegler's in the house. Good to see you, John. Welcome, welcome. You need a fan, Grandma Kelly. Yeah, no, I just need to sit down for a minute. I was running around trying to get as much done as I can because my plans got a little change tonight, and I need to work. I need the money for work because I'm going to take 3 days off, which hurts money-wise really bad. Grandma Kelly has a heater in the house, just not under the house where the water is. Yep, I do. I have a really nice heating system. Very nice. Got a big fat government rebate too, which was nice. Right? Oh my gosh. That's why I can't wear glasses in the house. Yeah. I get some eye protecting bike goggles that don't fog up when I breathe. I do sweat, but could see without eating bugs. That's important. And I can wear my glasses underwater with them. Very cool. It does, and even phones try step in. I am like Siri. We're not talking to you, okay? Ringo and Zara's in the house. Great to see you. Papa Ross, thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy. Again, the drawing for Super Chats will not be on Saturday. The drawing for Super Chats will be next Tuesday. There will be no live on Saturday. And I know some of you will be checking in, looking for me on Saturday, but I canceled that and pulled it out. The drawing will be on Tuesday. We're going to go do Oyster Fest. Grandma needs to load up those guns. Danny says, blanketed hi to everybody I missed. Getting it in there. Here is Angie and Rick's doing a live tonight. Check it out. There's the link. Down we go, down we go. Thank you, Grandma Kelly and Relic Rat. Love my hats. Yeah, it'll be on the way. I will get there by next Tuesday for sure to the mailbox. You can hold me onto that. We'll see. Hubby's laughed at me for having extra hats in the truck just in case until he needs one. Right? I know. Right? That's funny. Oh, look at, we have our friend Reebok. Did somebody get Reebok? Reebok. I think somebody probably already took care of you, my friend. I don't see you on the other side. We'll hide you out. Yeah, you're not a nice person, buddy. Anyway, you wish. You guys who do StreamYard, remember you have this option to share this out each and every time. I did check what it is that we get. If you go through this link to sign up for streaming through StreamYard, you get a $10 discount. The hosting channel who shares this out gets a $25 kickback. So make sure you do that. Share this with you because this is important. I went into my settings where all the blocked channels are, and I can't remember any of these names. None of these names. And remember, I said to you, just don't time them out, but actually report them. Okay? Because I know that the computer tracks the ISP. So when people think they can just sign in another name and do the same crap, they can't. They're actually blocking ISP. That's the only explanation why these names I don't recognize. These are these people's home ISPs. The what do I want to call it? The original ISP that they're putting these different accounts on. Okay. And they may not get it the first time. They may not get it at the second time, but eventually they're going to block these people into your channel, and it stops them from doing that. And I thought that was very interesting because someone had told me before reporting them and stuff like that is better because it will stop the main ISP. And that seems to be what's been happening, which is awesome. So the trolls and the people talking crap, it's a way to get them out of your channel. And I was amazed at how many you guys have gotten for me. And I greatly appreciate that. Just keep on reporting those guys. I appreciate that. Should you time them out, that's okay too. We're all just getting rid of them. And I think we got rid of Reebok because I didn't see them over on this side, which is awesome. You guys rock. Thank you so much. See, there you go. Very good. Good. And that stops them and reports them to YouTube also, which is lovely. Ann sent a photo. What'd you send me a photo of? Ann, can I share it, Ann? I'm going to share it anyways. Oh, let's see if I can get it bigger without showing all your stuff. Oh, I can't. Why are you not letting me make you bigger? Make her bigger. There she goes. I think that would keep the bugs out, honey. That's quite a helmet, hat, glasses thing, man. That's awesome. Anyway. Oh, that's funny. You rock, my friend. You're funny. Okay. So I was doing DoorDash And oh, Busby's in the house. Good morning, Busby. And I was picking up from 7-Eleven, and they had their little change counter thing out to count down their till. And look what I got. Now, I know they're not old, but aren't they cool? So you never know where you, right? So I got these from 7-Eleven. And the guy asked me, are you always looking for interesting things like this? And I said, absolutely. And he said he'll try and keep a little bit of them in a cup for me. So now I have to remember to have money. Isn't that fun? Melinda Elliott's in the house. Great to see you. Good to see you. Boom. Angie and Rick is in the house. Angie, your link for tonight's live has been shared out. And then let's see if I can find it in here. Here it is. I don't know. I think pretty much all this here is just crap. It's just stuff I found, right? Money that needs to go through the change or through the tumbler before we can see if it's anything at all. But the little helper I had, I don't know if you guys saw my last magnet fishing video. I'm calling it Boone Street Public Access because that's the street that runs by it. Okay. It doesn't really have a real name. It's in Aberdeen, Washington. I know there are people out there who make fun of me for where I metal detect. I know this because there's guys in my coin club who make fun of me. They make fun of me anyways. They're just harassing me. They're funny guys. It's okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. It's like, you're missing out stuff, buddy. I don't know if I shared this with you this weekend or not because I don't remember what day. I think I went after the live metal detecting. But if you guys get a chance, go watch that video and see where I'm at. Okay. You don't know where you're going to find treasure. And to think that people can't find treasure is crazy. So to me, this is fascinating and interesting. I don't know if I can get it focused. Boom. Okay. And more than what it is, what is fascinating and interesting is to think about where I found it. And I don't know about you guys. This is a 1964, my birth year again, 1964 African half cent. Okay. There was very few of these made in 1964, according to the internet. I think I might actually have a better picture of what it looks like. Gosh, sweaty head. Let's see. Where did I put that picture? No, I think I put it on here. Let's see where I put it. What it really looks like when it's nice and cleaned up. Of course, it's beat to hell. Boom. Here it is. Oh, we only get the back side of it. I didn't save the front side of it. Okay. But when you think about it, where I found it, across the river from this, I found, hi, Talca. Talca's in the house. Good to see you, Talca. When you think about where I found this, that's what, I just got sand all in my computer. Yes, Grandma. You're so good at stuff. Screw it up, Grandma. And one day I'll be in the middle of a live, shaking my computer upside down, going, get out of there, sand. I can't push the buttons. You know that's coming. Across from this place, and you can go look in, I do a panoramic view and see, how did you find that there? Why was that there? Across from this place is Morrison Riverside Park, where we did the coin show, and where we'll be doing the next coin show, right? And I found 2 1935 Bolivian coins when I first came to town. Okay. And I know you're thinking that's not very old, Kelly. And 1964 is not very old until you think about those came from Bolivia. This came from Africa somewhere. I mean, you can read up on the coin more. It's just, to me, it's just totally mind-blowing to me. Okay. Kelly, let's see. Grandma Kelly, if you ever find a 2008 Sacagawea coin, keep it. I keep them all. Hi, Ray Diggs. How are you doing? I miss She-Devil. There's She-Devil. Good morning, She-Devil. Good to see ya. Working and lurking. There you go. I didn't check the dates on these. I don't even know the dates. Let's see. What are these? These are $1. This is a Zachary Taylor. Where's the date? Oh my gosh, you guys, my eyes are getting so bad. Look, Kelly, see. Has to have a date on it. Why don't I see a date? Do I really not see a date? You blind lady. Well, there's something on the side that looks like a date, but it's in between here and in between there. I don't know the date. Let's see what this one is. This one's Sacagawea, isn't it? This one's a 2001 D. Oh my gosh, I need a stronger one. That's $1. This one has like a date from here to there in between, but I can't read it. And I don't see a date on it. Here, if anybody can print screen and help me tell me the date. I see a date in between there and there. If you can screenshot that and pull it up for me, I can't even see it, man. I suppose I could do it and find me a date on those. But it doesn't have an exact date, and I can't even read the little date it has. No, I keep everything. That's going to be my torture for my children, is the jars of coins Grandma has all over. Down we go, down we go. Let's catch up. 1980 is considered old nowadays, Grandma Kelly. I know. When I find something in 1964, people are going to think, I'm not so old until I think about that's my birth year, and I'm old. So that's old, right? Oh, my God. You old bat. For sure. For sure. Anne says 1980 is not old. I was in junior high school, and that's just a few years ago. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. Oh, Angie, I hope you get your health sorted out. Is that for you or for Rick? I know. We're all having health challenges. Right now, my stomach is doing the boo, 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 boo. It has to settle. I don't know why. I ate before I went live. I'm not going to get sick today. I keep telling myself we're not going to get sick. Relic Rat said he found 2 Canadian coins and wheat penny in a Walmart coin star this morning. Rock on, buddy. Rock on. Jim Steele, good to see you. Look on the edge, the rim, the date. But I was looking, and I see a date between here and there. Ooh, where did I just put the other ones? Oh, they fell down to the bottom. The one I can see the date on, the Sacagawea, the one that's Sacagawea, the lady, is that Sacagawea? I don't know. The lady one is 2001. I can do the picture thing. Hold on. See if it'll focus. Well, let's give it all the light it needs. Here, let's look at the back. Oh, I can't see it, or it's too blurry. You blind lady. I know. Hold on. Let's do a picture again. The other side. Get it in more light. Focus. See, I see a number there. It says 1861 to 18 something. But that is not the date. The one with the guy in it? Okay, it says 1857 to 1861 or something like that. Oh, wait. No, it's not there. I don't see a date on these. So is that a real coin or not? Don't know. Let's go back. United, $1, United States of America. Yeah, I don't see dates on those ones at all, honey. I see the date of whenever that guy was honoring that guy. I should take those to Coin Club. And oops, I don't want them in that one. I want them in. What did I just do with the other? Oh, here's the other jar. Oh my gosh, Granny. Oh my gosh. And the other one. Anyway, okay. What else is new, guys? Not much. Oh my gosh. Down we go, down we go, down we go. So this weekend is Oktoberfest. Oh my gosh. Oyster Fest. I've never done it before. It should be a blast. I like on the side. Oh, on the side. Well, I see what you guys are saying. You mean like on here? Oops, that doesn't help. You mean like on here? Because on here, there's a date. There's a date, but it's when that guy was there. On here, there's no date. I can't find it. Yeah, see on the side now I can see 1857 through 1861, but that's talking about the guy. And then I look all the way around on this. Oh, there's something. Oh, it is. Well, hell, I can't read that. Oh, there is. There's writing on the edge. There's writing on this edge. Could I read it? Heck no. I can see writing. So I might get a better light. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that. Yep, but I can't read it. There's writing all the way around it on the edge. Oh, that is super cool. Yep, can't read it though. Oh my gosh, Granny. Can't read it though. I have the magnifying glass and it ain't happened, buddy. Yeah, it has all the way around it. That's really cool. Hey, my muddy mess. I was out all day in the rain shower, total rainstorm yesterday in my t-shirt, getting totally soaked, delivering food. One of the guys said, "Aren't you cold?" And I was like, I go and deliver from Little Caesars, and these guys are from East India, and they're so nice to me. They're such nice guys. And it's like, "Aren't you so cold?" And it's like, no, it's beautiful out. I feel like I'm home again. The rain is just pounding down. I'm totally wet. I'm in a t-shirt. Needed to rethink my shoes, though. I don't like having wet feet. I don't mind the rest so much. Your eyes are shot too, yeah? You sent me a list of the most expensive ones. Thank you. Yeah, I save all of them. I save all my coins. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you, Busby. I appreciate you. Anyway, so that day I was at, I wouldn't even known that was a special coin because it was so corroded looking. But I was out there, and one of my little buddies was fishing with his dad and came and helped me metal detect and dig stuff out. He was really fascinating. And he told me when I found it, be careful, that's a special coin. And I still couldn't see it. Okay. And then before they left, he came over and he said, make sure you check that coin. It's something special. It's something different. It's not just a, penny, nickel, dime, normal stuff. And I was really grateful for his good eyes, because I got to start to think how many times this right here, because it will after today, gets thrown up into, you guys have cups up there. See on the top right here, these cups, and it gets thrown in there. How many valuable coins do I have thrown in there that just look dirty, that's waiting to be tumbled? And I know, look at that, Miss Candu. Is Miss Candu's, her husband made that. Miss Candu Veteran made that. Isn't that cool? Give that to me. That's cool. Anyway, how many of them did that? right? You finally got a diagnosis for your left eye. What is it? Blind? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. What's wrong with your eye, sweetie? I know I have cataracts, and but if you live long enough and you have enough life, almost everybody gets cataracts, by the way, just so you know. But they do really good surgery now and can keep you seeing for a long time. My cataracts are not at a point yet to do surgery. I'm supposed to have them checked every year. I had them checked last year, so I'll probably wait another 5 years before I have them checked again. That's just how I operate. But I've noticed the dark is getting dark earlier. Yeah, that's kind of like the go-to. Tell us, Anne, what's wrong? I bet you've already had. Isaac Newton created the idea of making fluted edges on coins. A little information in history. Thank you, Telka. Telka does a lot of stuff like that. You guys, watching his channel is really great. You don't just get to see things, but you get to see a new area in the history. I used to have a bunch of them when they first came out, and like an idiot, I spent them. I could be super rich if I still had them today. Yes, would have, could have, should have. Okay. Hold up, guys. Grandma Kelly basically has had 2 sets of kids, right? There's 12 years in between the 4 and the 3. Okay. Pokemon first came out during the first 4. The boys collected, I'm saying it wrong, Pokemon. So many Pokemon cards, so many originals, so many firsts. And they had them in boxes and boxes, and they had them in binders and binders. And the second round of kids came around, and it was like, Mom, where are those Pokemon cards? And it's like, I gave them away to the Goodwill. And my kids were like, I could never be working again if I had those cards. Just sorting and selling the cards, I would never have to work again. They had really rare cards in there. A lot of them were just your average play cards, but they had some really rare ones that they were smart enough to, even as kids, to set aside. And yeah, I gave them all to the Goodwill. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, Busby. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Oh, Mom. There it is. Retinol Sudahol. Retinol Sudahol. Well, that doesn't sound good. I've been having a good day. I hope you have too. Are you leaving us? Oh, I have cataracts too, but that isn't why I can't see. But getting close. Can they fix that? They can put in whole new lenses and everything now. They're amazing what they can do with eyes. You can also get eyeball transplants. Of somebody, passes away, you can get their eyeballs too, which is interesting. Just waking up, that's what old folks do. I have been up since 5:55 this morning. Oh man, I have a whole shoebox of those cards. Oh, I have a whole shoebox of those cards to Goodwill too. You did the same thing. Oh man, you did the same thing, so I'm not alone. Okay, just checking, Mandy. Yeah, well, I'm having a great day. I hope you are too. I had a Pete Rose rookie manager's card once, but it was stolen from my former friend. Oh, man. Not good. This is the back of the eye. If it gets worse, they can do surgery, but risky. Yeah. That's, that's why I'm not getting my stomach. I'm not jumping in to get my stomach done because of the risk. Yeah. So the risk of what could actually go wrong afterwards too, because they're going to put my stomach back in the compartment they're supposed to. They're going to close a hole around it and then hope that scar tissue doesn't totally close it off. Because if scar tissue totally closes it off, I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Because usually they don't know that or catch that fast enough. Until there's been no circulation to that area for a bit. And so that's where the risk is. I actually went and talked to somebody who knows why it's so risky and why everybody's so hesitant. And the amount of scar tissue I already have in my torso, they're concerned about that. So we'll just keep on dealing with life as we can deal with it as long as we can. But I know, Anne, that they can do whole eye transplants now. but I don't know how expensive that is or, anything like that. And if it's still experimental, which means most insurances won't touch it and stuff like that. But I know you can get whole new eyes, which is incredible. I mean, they can do amazing things depending on what's wrong, right? Anyway, I don't know why I'm laughing so much today. Life is good. I don't want to go get another cat. When your grandchild calls you and says her bestest friend's cat is out of time. They've been trying to find a home for it. It's got to go to the kill shelter tonight. It was the last day, and she only contacted me yesterday, and I wish she would have contacted me a couple weeks before, but I don't want another cat. But I'm going to go get it because that's what you do, right? That's what you do. And everybody's doing well. I talked to the Fish and Wildlife guy. Apparently, not only is there a cougar down in our valley, or two, he said a cougar or two, there is also a couple bears tumbling around here, and there's a couple bears tumbling around up at Grisdale. So he says, if you're in the back country, make sure you have your gun on you, and it's really handy. But we knew that, right? And he actually said that would probably be a good idea when you're out in the yard if you had your gun on you too. One thing I did not ask is if they are attacking my dogs and I shoot them, how much trouble am I in? I also did not ask if they are threatening me and I shoot them, how much trouble am I in? Because I know you can get cougar hunting tags and bear hunting tags, and there's a season to hunt them. But I have I don't want to ever hunt them. You know what I mean? I just want to, if they're threatening me, be able to take care of the problem, or at least have a survival idea of how to take care of the problem. But I didn't ask him that. I probably should have. After he was gone, I was thinking of, oh, you should have asked that because he's the guy who knows. It's the Fish and Wildlife guy, with the bulletproof vest and all the guns and all the stuff. And I was thinking his logo on his truck really sucks, right? Because you can barely see it. And it wasn't until later it dawns on me, if he's in the dark, you can't see his truck. Okay, it goes totally black. He's that Fish and Wildlife guy, not the guys that I'm used to dealing with, but he's on my street daily right now because of the fishing. The salmons are running in. My kid had her hole tightened to stop reflex, but her stomach wasn't coming through yet. Doing fine. Yeah, my stomach is all the way through. It's actually sitting sort of up and behind my heart, which is part of the problem. Just close that eye and use the other one. Fuzzy, is better than nothing. As long as my right eye works, I will be fine. There you go. You're not in trouble. It's self-defense. Yeah, but even when it's self-defense, you have to go through court. I don't know if that's the same with animals, but that's what I was thinking too. I'm doing water therapy 2 times per week and having fun with it. I used to do water aerobics when my knees were super bad. I used to do, and it was fun. It was fun. I was a young kid doing water aerobics with all the old ladies. I had a great time. Yeah, for your knee. Yep. Kelly, teach your dogs how to use the guns. Yeah, right, Jim. I actually started, after I talked to him, I started getting worried about him because right now, Puppy and Chica are in the room with me. The other 2 dogs are out. They behave themselves. Puppy doesn't behave himself yet unless I'm sitting here. He will behave himself while I'm sitting here. Otherwise, if I shut him in my office and go for the day, he will pee everywhere. He loves to pee on my chair, which is disgusting. You don't know how many times I've Cloroxed this poor chair. And he will chew things like cords, like the edge of the desk. He'll chew things. If I put him in his cage, he goes to sleep. But he's broken through his cage. He had the whole front off his cage night before last. Okay. It's not that he's trying to get out of his cage. the cat, Boo Boo Boy, comes and terrorizes him. And he jumps on the cage and he howls at the cat and he barks at the cat. Well, he had broken the whole front off his cage. It was laying forward and down, and he was sleeping in his cage. He didn't leave his cage, which is probably good for the cat. Boo Boo Boy's still alive. Just barely. You're going to get him one day, aren't you? But when I leave to go in DoorDash all day, Chica and Moose are in this room, so they have more space to wait out the day. And they don't eat anything. They don't pee on anything. They don't do anything bad. Unless for some reason I'm gone a really long time. You know, then it's bad on me, right? And if I'm gone all day, him and Chica are out in the backyard, right? Unless it's really stormy and then he goes to his cage. But he's out in the backyard all day. But I'm starting to think about it because the cougar will kill him. Coyotes will mess with him and hurt him bad. The coyotes will eat Chica in a minute. Right? So I'm trying to rethink that, but I don't want him shut out all by himself because that's lonely. So I don't know what to do yet. I'll figure it out. But after talking to that wildlife guy, I started thinking about it, and I started getting super worried about it. You will be questioned and have to report the same thing to multiple people, but it's either you or the animal. Yes, absolutely. Am I feeling Busby on that too? Is if I have to ever go to jail because I shot a cougar or a bear? Yeah, I'm alive, man. Right? Bonus. Oh my gosh. That's what's important. That's how I feel about an intruder too. You know, I know the line. Okay, my life was in danger and I felt threatened. That's all I'm answering. That's it. If I have to take care of somebody in my house, my life was in an intimate danger. I was going to die. I felt threatened. I felt like my life was. I mean, that's all that's going to be coming out of my mouth, right? Oh my gosh. Hi, Spackle. How are you? Spackle's in the house. Welcome. I know the rules, but I will also let a dog loose on the person first. If I have the option, yeah, I'm opening up the cage. You go get him. But what I was thinking about doing, my house is actually pretty big. In fact, it's way too big for me. And I didn't think it was when I bought it. Okay, but as I'm here and living here by myself, and maybe I won't live here by myself forever, but for living here by myself, my house is too big for me. I do not want to change it for anything in this house, but it is big. So what I was going to do is finish cleaning up the dining room / garage. And since Boy can break through his crate anytime he wants to, he's just really strong. I was actually going to go and get a kennel, and a corner of my living room, I was going to build in a kennel. And I know a corner of my dining room, I was going to build in a kennel. And I know that sounds really weird. And you're going like, why would you do that? It's your dining room. But I don't have things like that. I don't have set rooms that have to be something. You know, many nights I fall asleep on the couch. I don't even go upstairs. What do I care, right? I'll be doing something and hugging kitties, and all of a sudden it's 5 o'clock in the morning. That's why my alarms get reset right away. Right? But I was actually thinking of, I know Tractor Supply has a big time kennel thing, and it would fit very nice in the corner of one of the dining room. And I was thinking about doing that instead of having him in a crate. And then when the weather gets really awful, I can put him and Chica in there instead of being out where the cougars or something can get him. And I was thinking of that time. Oh, thank you, Ian. Thank you so much. Boom. You could just always close off upstairs and just live downstairs. Yes, I can do all kinds of stuff like that. You are absolutely right. In fact, you know, it's when I can't walk up the stairs anymore, this room that I'm in right now, this will become my bedroom. The office will be moved to the living room. And except to go upstairs to clean upstairs once a week, I will probably not ever go upstairs, which sounds kind of odd. Let's see, where am I looking for my live? Oh, here's my live. I couldn't find it. Because it is. This house is much bigger than I need to. But, you know, you don't know who might end up living with me in the future. A kid or somebody might. And the bathroom's right here. The only bathroom to this house is right here, right next to me. And I could leave the all-in-one right behind me. Let's see. See, this is the all-in-one. This is my laundry room. Oops, what are you making the thing for? And then there's the only bathroom in the whole house. Right? This is buzzing fun. It's funny. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Tree Frog, favorite football team. Tree Frog, I don't have a favorite football team. But if you guys want to share your favorite one, share it out. Yeah, I don't do football or anything like that anymore. I don't watch anything. I don't even have a TV. I know that sounds weird, doesn't it? A lot of football stuff is going on here, especially last Saturday. Oh, what a dreadful day to DoorDash. Apparently one of my buddies was telling me that the guy who came in at 8 o'clock in the morning killed. By 1 o'clock, he'd already made $200 and he started at 8. And I was like, what the heck? And we're doing nothing. We're making no money. And then he says, you know, that big football game's on. And I went, when did that start? So the guy who came in at 8 a.m. got all the liquor orders, all the store orders, all the last minute, you know, paying more orders. And when we roll in at, you know, 11 and 12, the game stuff had already started. So nothing was happening. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. What am I missing? Down we go. Joe has a huge TV on the wall. I don't even know how to turn it on. Oh, my gosh. Go Bulldogs. Oh, he's a Bulldog guy. Grandma Kelly, the golden rule is better to have and not need than to need and not have. That's true. That goes for space and a lot of things. That is very true. I feel very fortunate in this house. It's just really funny is because I moved here and the 3 kids were still at home when we left up there. They all moved into their own places and stuff like that. Lots have shifted around since then. And Jessica was down here with me. This house didn't feel too big when just Jessica was here and me. It still felt good. But then we had rooms full of all the stuff from the house in Linwood that we still needed to go through. Right? Lots of stuff that we still needed to go through. And so it felt fuller. But as I'm going through stuff and as I'm sorting through stuff, and the funny thing is it looks like I've gotten next to nowhere, but I really have. It's because I don't put anything into any of the storage areas until I'm sure that I want to keep it and store it. Otherwise, it sits right where I have to trip over it all day long. And I know that sounds crazy to some people because I could totally clear this house like that one day, just moving stuff into the storage spaces. But I don't want to do that. Okay. I don't want to do that at all. I want everything processed and decided what I'm keeping. And I want to keep very little stuff, you know, very, very few stuff I want to keep. The rainy season's here. So we're going to be working on in the house more. We have several days of rain and then we're going to turn around into several nice days. As soon as we get into the nice days, I'm back outside because, you know, I have to keep the acre under control, but winter is coming and that means we'll get a lot of stuff done inside the house, which will be great. But as I'm getting the stuff put away and whatever and gone and shipped off to charity and what we can do, my house is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And of course, Jessica doesn't live here anymore. But, you know, if any of the kids or grandkids ever need to come home, they can always come home. And I know most of them have never lived here, but they always have a house they can come to. My kids and my grandkids. If they get divorced, if they all lose their job, if they lose their house, if something drastic happens to them, they can always come to my house and live. And it's always been that way. Bedroom, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, split level house. And that was crowded. Okay, that was super crowded. And that was because one of the kids needed to come home with their kids. So my house is always that way. So I don't regret having a house this big. I have a very efficient water system, electric system, very efficient heating system. It's great. And it's going to even look bigger as I get rid of more stuff. But it dawns on me, like I was saying, just all of a sudden I'll think, oh my gosh, I own all this. It's mine. I don't need to negotiate anything with anybody. And how wonderful that feels. If I want to do something to a wall in here or a stairway, I just can do it. I don't have to ask anybody anything. What do you think of this? You know, even when I owned the house in Linwood with my mother, I had to ask. We had to agree. Her and I had to talk. And I'm not saying my mom was difficult or anything like that, but she was very practical. I'm not very practical. I want to do something, I can just do it. If I want to go grab a can of paint flowers all over one of the bedroom walls, I can do it. Right? Not that I'd do that. Might have one of the artistic kids do it. Ann says he has 5 remotes for it. Stuff. Granny needs to go do stuff. Everybody's saying hi. The Bud Files is in the house. Where are you, Bud? I said, I see a hi, Bud. Did I miss the Buds? No, I didn't. Did I? I see hi, Bud. Let me see. See, I see a hi, Bud Files. Where are you, my friend? Let's see if I can. Oh, there you are, the Bud Files. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Send the rain, please. Oh, it felt so good to have rain, but we have some nice days coming up. It's supposed to be nice this weekend for the Oyster Fest. Ringo and Czar is in the house. Great to see you. Ronnie Adventures is in the house. Great to see you. Is anybody gotten any merchandise I need to know about? There's going to be a whole lot of merchandise going out by the end of this month, and I need to help keeping track of it all. I should be all caught up, which I'm super excited about. And then from that day going forward, everybody should get things in a very timely manner because this new channel or this new company is awesome. Thank you, Johnny and Maddie, for sure. Thank you very much. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to roll it? We give it 2 more minutes? Or should we go? Give me a go, go, go if we're ready. Let Graham Kelly know if you have items from the new or old. Like I said, I could not remember ordering that Fisher shirt. Okay. And I went back and I looked in my checking account to see when that was. I ordered that over 6 months ago and I just got it. Okay, here we go. We're going to draw. There we go. Remember, if you have enough stuff, you can always give it away on your channel too. Boom, blistering barnacles. There you go. Okay, again, you need to send me a new email. You need to send it like you've never sent me anything before. That's how I track everything, you guys, is by the email. So always, please send me a new email, even if you just won last week. Okay, with the address and all that stuff. Be very clear about what you want. Some of you guys had problems finding items. Okay, boom. Why does that go to that all the time? There we go. Some of you guys had problems finding items. Go to my store on any of my videos. Go to the store. Okay. And then once you get to the store, there's click down menus. Okay. And on the click down menus, you can get to all the products. All right. And then also, I need size and color. Be very specific about what you want. Because there's a lot of different kinds of t-shirts. If you just say black t-shirt 2XL, that doesn't give me enough information. All right, keep it around the $25 mark. If you want something that's more than that, I'm not talking about if something's $25.99, that's the $25 mark. But if you want something more expensive, like a hoodie or something like that, make sure you let me know that you want to save your win. If you put 2 wins together, you can get anything off my site you want. All right, especially if you want something more expensive. All right. Okay, so you guys know how that works. Traveling Mike's in the house. Howdy, buddy. Just about ready to leave. Okay, so if you want something more expensive and you want to save up your win, let me know that. Yep, she sends me a print screen of exactly what she wants. That helps so much. Helps so much. I couldn't find it on the phone either. I couldn't find it on the phone. It was super easy on the computer. Yep, yep. Keep trying, John. You'll get there one day. Right? There we go. Thank you. Hey, there's to my store exactly. That's awesome. Thank you, my friend. Okay, I got to go do stuff. Yep, Maddie's sharing out the link to the whole store. Thank you so much, Maddie. I appreciate that. I have to grab that link and I need to put it on something. That company does very well, you guys. I'm super impressed. And some of you who are still waiting from the new company, it's because I'm trying to catch up the old company, and it's a lot of money. Okay, catching up the past, and I'm slowly rolling out stuff because I don't want to end up $1,000 and nobody refunding me and nobody sending products. Do I still have hope that you'll get products from the old store? Absolutely. A lot of people have. And the fact that I got the Fisher shirt 6 months later shows me so. But I'm working on getting everybody, even the people waiting from the old store, new product out. Okay. Add it to the about link section. Okay, I will. Thank you so much, my friend. I will be careful out there. You know, I'm out driving around, seeing people, ending out in weird places. There is plans to buy another personal protective item. I am going to in a couple months, not right now, but in the next handful of months, after I get a few other financial things taken care of, I am going to buy a smaller smaller gun. I want a smaller gun that I can hide on my body that no one will ever know I have on me. And my 9mm is a bit big. And though we are an open carry state, there's a lot of stores. Do I have to respect private property stores' wishes? I should. Okay. But the plan is I will get a smaller gun, a much smaller gun, and no one will even know I have it on me, and it will be everywhere with me because sometimes I end up way out in the middle of nowhere delivering to people who I have to get on their. I'm not so worried so much about the people I'm actually delivering to, but a lot of things can happen in between here and there, right? In fact, the people that I've delivered to have always been wonderful. They actually put me on their system, whatever internet system they have there, so I can finish the transaction, which is amazing to me. And it's in my memory. So when I repeat to them, though I don't know their passwords because I don't know how to figure that out on my phone, their password is still on my phone. And I get to their house and boom, we suddenly go to internet. I get their stuff checked in. I get my directions home, and it's just nice. It's really nice. I carry Smith and 9mm. That's my carry. Oh, I should share this with you guys. I'll share it in a short. I got some really fun targets, and one of them is a barn. And we were shooting those, and I got zombie targets. One of the guys was shooting zombie targets. But I have my targets. I have them up on the phone so I can share them out with my kids. My shooting wasn't so good this time. My gun was a little off of the top little target when I was close. When I was at home, when I was in the back shooting long distance with a stand, it was much better. I get shaky. Anyway, gotta go, guys. I got things to do, got work to do. You guys got things to do. Get out and do something fun. Be positive, you guys. Have a positive day. We will not see you this Saturday, okay? This Saturday has been canceled. I'll be at Oyster Fest. I should do some lives from there. Okay, we'll see you next Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be the membership lives and the membership drawing. You have, today is it to get in on it, the membership. And then today is it for super chats. If you do it after today, you won't show up until the next one. Okay, just so you know about that. Nick Molnar, welcome, honey. Sorry, we're leaving. You guys have a great day. Have fun.